Today is the 28th day of January 2015, and we are very, very happy to have Nirmal with us. Welcome, Nirmal. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, thank you so much.
When did you first hear of Mother and Sri Aurobindo?
Oh, it is very interesting. Uh, in 1974, just after mother's passing, suddenly I came across a book. The name of the book is Mysteries of Death by Swami Avedananda. That is my first spiritual book. I have not read anything before that, and in fact, I was very much inclined that it is science which will do everything. But that book, I started reading. It came to me in a very mysterious circumstance. Mysterious. For example, one of my friend, he was my clerk when I was working in railway. He came and told me, "Sir, please take this book and read it and return as you like." I said, "I don't like this sort of books. I like the science magazine and all. So I will not take this book, only to be returned back." He said, "No problem. I will come and take you the book from you. Just go, keep it in your house." So I could not refuse. I took it and put in my book shelf. After 2, 3 days, suddenly in the evening, my hand went to that book, Mysteries of Death. Then I started reading. It was evening. And the very first page was so thrilling, so full of delight. Tears started rolling non-stop, non-stop. And I was thinking, where I was so long. Such books are available, such books of knowledge are available in the world. Where I was so long. And almost in a breath, it was this much, about 200 pages like that. Almost in one breath, I have completed that book. Almost in one breath. My wife came at about 9:30 p.m. and asked me, "You will not take your dinner?" I mean, "Please keep it. Whenever I will like, I will take it." So I continuously reading with full of aspiration and all. And tears rolling down non-stop. When I finished that book, I was totally a different man. Totally different man. My outlook, my things of importance, everything changed. Whole outlook changed. I became really a new man. That was, you can say, a new birth. I had this experience, and from that day, my whole attitude, activities, thoughts, everything went to the divine only. Everything became unimportant. Only divine and divine. So wherever I go, I was reading this book or that book, and books are always scanty for me. Whenever I get book, I finish. Whenever I get back finished, books are always short for me. That experience, what I had, I could know about it. The knowledge came to me after 20 years. The knowledge of this experience. While reading through the collected works of Mother, there are about 2, 3 volumes, book 9. Mother has written about this experience, this reversal of consciousness. Actually, my consciousness was totally reversed. And I was so happy to know that I am a predestined man. Whoever gets this experience, the experience of reversal of consciousness, which always come suddenly, and just one stroke, the whole outlook will change, and the man will turn only towards the divine. And Mother says, once you have this experience, you are predestined, and your realization, reaching to the goal, is guaranteed. It is a matter of time only. So really, whatever Mother said, I am feeling it is happening in my life. Things are arranged very beautifully for me, very beautiful. All good things are being arranged for me, and I am totally going towards the Mother, to the feet of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo. My whole attitude is Mother and Sri Aurobindo. I cannot live without Bhajan Sri Aurobindo. Impossible for me to live. So things have started. I have started reading books after books, books after books. And one day I was reading in a magazine about Savitri, the wonderful book Savitri. And there I found a beautiful 2 or 3 sentences. One is, reading Savitri alone is sufficient for one to take into the path of the integral yoga. And the whole world is crammed in a single book. So I thought, I must read this book, I must read this book. Then I went to a bookstore while I was in Orissa, Raulkela steel plant. So I went there. Have you Savitri books available here? Yes, yes. So I took it and started reading the first page. Everything was written in English, very difficult for me to understand. Even one I could not understand. So I am not prepared to read this book. I returned it and took another book by A.B. Purani, The Evening Talks. Then after some times, again, I read that Mona Sarkar's Sweet Mother's Harmonies of Life. There it is said that whether you understand or not, go on reading as far as possible from a silent mind. Then I thought, I must get it. I took that book, purchased book, then I started reading. Page after page, page after page. Slowly, here and there, some beautiful lines that started coming to me. And I was thrilled. The truth behind the mantra started revealing me here and there. Then I started reading for 20 years, almost daily, 1.5 years to 2 years, 2 hours, daily.
I see.
So many things have developed in me without my knowing. Very fortunately, I had some very good relation with Nirad Baron, this kind of Savitri. How I came to his intimacy, I got his intimacy through that extraordinary girl. I don't know whether you understand or not.
Oh, extraordinary girl.
Yes.
Yes.
So she was in my house for 3 months.
Oh.
We have become almost one family.
This was Eshadi.
Esad, yes. We become almost one family. So when I was operated cataract, so I almost snatched her. No, you be with me in my house, so that eye drops, medicine will be put into your eyes regularly. Nirodha was very happy. Nirodha used to come to my house without telling me. So intimacy started. Then Nirodha once Nirodha told that those people who read Savitri with love and from a silent mind, 3 things will definitely happen in their life. Number 1, the consciousness will rise. Number 2, the psychic being will come to the front. And the third is, your English knowledge will become very vast. And fortunately, all these things happen in my life. All these things happen in my life.
Nirmal, could you tell us a little bit about Eshadi?
Oh, sure. I'm very happy. I must tell. So with Asadi became almost a family friend. Nirodha told me that you must look after her. And told me she was Mrinalini Devi in her previous life.
Mrinalini Devi, Sri Aurobindo's wife.
Achha. I could not dare to ask Nirodha, how do you come to know about this? But one of my friends, Amita Meher of Gnostic Center, Delhi, we are very close to each other. She once asked Nirodha, how do you know that Asadi was Mrinalini Devi in her previous life? Then Nirodha told, Nolinda told me.
Nolinda told him.
Amita was not happy with that one. How Nolinda came to know? Then Nirodha told, Sri Aurobindo has told me. So with that love and affection, I used to go always to the Sadhidi. We become very close friends each other, very soul to soul, very soul to soul friend. For example, I'll give you how we are intimate to each other, Mr. Sadhidi, I'll tell you. Niroda told me, you must look after and we prepare some food of her liking. So in my house, for 10 years, we will prepare fish, chicken and other vegetable and my son will go, my son is near, he is an ashramite and she will feed her. And my son used to feed her with so much love and the people are really surprised. They come to watch how Nihar is feeding Yasadidi. Some people told me, including Amita, and some people from America also. They were surprised. So we grew very mature. One day, I had a vision in playground during the concentration time of 5 minutes. That was almost full moon day. I was looking at the moon and thought, let us concentrate on this moon. I started concentrating and suddenly Sri Aurobindo appeared in the moon. That 1950 photo, you know. Then after about a minute or so, mother came with the kitty came. Then she also went. Then came Nolini Dada. So this repeated for 5 minutes. I came to my house, yes, and Esa Devi was in my house. I told her, this is my experience. I do not know whether it is real experience or my mental imagination or something like that. So please refer to Guru. Whenever Esa Devi used to refer to Guru, immediately he used to get the answer. He referred. After the meals, dinner and all, she went to her bed. I had given one separate room for her. And before he asked the Guru, this is the experience of Nirmal. Is it true? Guru told in Bengali, then I will translate in English. ভগবান কোনোদিন কাউকে ঠকান না. The divine never cheats anyone. So,
Never
the divine never
cheats anyone.
anyone. So it was confirmed that my experience was true experience. Then I started thinking, yes, I have some love for Mother and Sri Aurobindo, but for Nolinda, I don't think I had so much of love. How I had seen her in the vision. Then from my inner being told, you love Nolinda very much because he is the one person, first person in the whole world who has confirmed that it is possible for everybody to reach to the supramental consciousness. During one of his birthday, Mother has congratulated Nolinda. Nolini, I congratulate you for your touching the supramental consciousness. Nolini, you are en route to Superman. So I had a very three intent that yes, it is possible for men. Mother and Sri Aurobindo, they are avatara. For them everything is possible. But it is first time Nolinda who is confirmed that it is possible by human being like us. So that love has brought me, Nolinda, into that vision. This could be, it is Esa Didi's love for me that I could get it confirmed by Sri Aurobindo himself. Now I will tell one very beautiful experience of Esa Didi. Beautiful experience. Last experience.
The last experience.
Last experience. Esa Didi was in care.
Yes.
And I used to go every now and then. My son goes twice a day. I used to go every now and then. So I asked Esa Didi, Didi, is there any new thing, good things you have heard from Sri Aurobindo that day? He said, yes, 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 I have heard a very good thing, very good thing. What, please tell us? I came very close to her. Then she told, at about 1:30 p.m. after lunch, fully conscious, I was just thinking about Guru. Suddenly I had a vision, conscious vision. How? Esa Didi was 1 kilometer away from Pondicherry to an isolated place, along with 2, 3 friends. When she reached that place, suddenly she saw Guru coming, fully lighted body coming. And she came so quickly that before Esa Didi could prostrate, Guru, Sri Aurobindo, embraced her. And that beauty, that feeling of embrace, the charm, the delight of that embrace was so intense in Esa Didi that continuously she was speaking for 7 days only on this, whoever goes to him. She was enjoying that experience. Then after about 15 days, I went to Esa Didi. Again I told, Esa Didi, anything new, anything, please tell us. Yes, yes, Nirmal, come. He started telling. What is that? I told Guru today, that experience, that day. I told Guru, I will file a case against you in the Supreme Court. Esa Didi told Guru. Guru, what? What happened? What I have done? That you will file a case in the Supreme Court against me? No, give me guarantee that before my death, again I will have that experience of embarrassment. Please promise me. Then Guru told, I like your attitude. I have come here on earth to give only, but people do not ask me with so much of command. You have to give like that. It is only you. So I promise you that you will have that experience again. Unfortunately or fortunately, she was not there to reveal her experience. This is the last experience. So because since Guru has promised, we hope that definitely she had that experience. There are plenty of things about Esa Didi. About Esa Didi, I'll stop here.
But we would like to hear a little more about her early life, if you can tell, because she was so extraordinary. She saw Sri Aurobindo all the time?
Yes.
And mother?
Yes. She was here.
Yes, I know.
He was more close to Sri
Her
Aurobindo.
experiences.
Experience. That book is there. The extraordinary book is there.
Yes.
Nirmal has written.
Narad wrote that
Yes.
book. So then...
This experience is not revealed to us only. It is not there in the book. The last experience. There are many experiences which she has told me are not in that book. If mother wants, Sri Aurobindo wants, those may come in future in the extended as an extension.
Oh, okay. When did you first come to the ashram then?
Ashram I came in 1979 first. I came to know about Mother in 1974. Came to ashram in 1979.
But when you read that book, was mother in that book?
Which one?
The first book that
No. It was written by Swami Abhadananda of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa.
Okay.
Mysteries of Death.
And then after that you began looking for books.
Books. Various books. In fact, I was in search of a guru. In search of a guru, some of my friends told, you are doing all this spirituality without a guru, it is very difficult. It may be disastrous for you. So you should have a guru. I started moving here and there to different guru, in search of guru. Like Swami Satananda Saraswati, Mungera Ashram, and other places. Even I wanted to go, I was ready to take Diksha, Diksha, initiation.
I see.
But the moment I started going, somebody inside told, no, don't be hurried. So I left it, came back. Again my friends said, you are really a fool. You have gone there with so much of experience and this thing, but you did not take Diksha, initiation. Came back. No, again I will go. Again I went. And the same experience happened. So I stopped. I referred it to the divine. You look up. Then suddenly a small book, that Sarada Devi, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's wife, very small book, came there. In one sentence it is in, it is, it is very difficult to find a real disciple. Not difficult to find a guru, but it is really difficult to find a disciple. And if the disciple is ready, the guru will come. And after some time, a guru really came to me in Raulkala during a meeting. Udar Pinto was there. That is the first time I heard about Madhana Siddhanta. Udar Pinto was there. He was talking about life divine and all. In that, he told that in the evolution, wherever there is that resistance are required to push you forward, some obstacles, some difficulties are required. So, for example, he quoted two examples. For example, if you are asked to run on an ice field, you will fall. You cannot run because no resistance is there. If the aeroplane can fly because of the air resistance, Newton's law of motion. So after this, he told about the evolution of what Siddhanta has told. And he told in one place that there is a consciousness where there will be no obstacles. Everything is delight, harmony, and everything unity. Immediately I ask a question. How is that? So you mean to say, in that stage, the evolution will stop. So far as evolution is concerned, I have the impression that it will continue and continue, evolution. So it looks very contradictory. Udar Pinto was very happy to hear my question. And he explained, no, evolution will not stop. That time, the evolution will be from light to more light. From knowledge to more knowledge. At present, the evolution goes from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light. So evolution will not stop. That will go, but the things will change there. Evolution will continue. And the evolution will continue for infinity. So I came to Madhana and started reading books of Madhana, and as much as possible I started to follow in my own life. And with those Semachali, and it is not difficult for me to contact the higher forces, not difficult. Sometimes I can contact at will, sometimes, at will. Sometimes without even my asking or without any expression, the higher consciousness descends and possesses me. I was completely possessed by the higher consciousness, sometimes, not always. And Samadhi is very charming, very attractive, very helpful for me. I have started writing a book on Sri Aurobindo, the divinity of Sri Aurobindo Samadhi. Already 10 chapters are finished. There will be 2 more chapters, and this book is likely to come first in Oriya, because in Oriya magazine Oriya Navajyoti Karjalaya. That Sunil is there. Sunil is working there. So that will come. So my love for Samadhi is, I'm getting so much help from Madhana Sri Aurobindo. So much. There is a lot of experience in Samadhi also for me. I have a lot of experience. I will tell you just one experience. Rather, it is maybe first experience. In 1979 or 80, I don't remember, second time, I was just meditating with as much as possible from silent mind. Suddenly, the 2 feet of mother, very beautiful and strong, 2 feet of the mother from Samadhi, came like this and touched my hand. So, Samadhi, whenever I go, a presence, the divine presence, I feel, sometimes very intensely. And when I go from Samadhi to the meditation room, sometimes the intensity is so high, very difficult for me to open my eyes. But I have to open because if people coming from opposite side, I may dash. So I just like this, I'll go there and do meditation there in the Samadhi meditation room. And there also I feel the intensity of the pressure coming down, possessing me, all this. So beautiful. The divine presence. 3 things are there always. Mother has said, The divine presence, always you will get three things. First, peace, delight, and security. All these things I feel there. I feel very much secure there. The presence is so delight, and there is so much of peace. But it is the duration is not long, very small. Sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, sometimes maximum 15 or 20 minutes like that. Duration is long. That's I come to normal consciousness after that. It is because my mind, my vital being, my body are not so purified. It is in the process of purification. I am not doing any purification, Mother is doing. Because that force that descends step by step, and that cleans and purifies everything. So that is happening. It has descended to me from head, this center, this center. It took up to this center, it took about 19 years. From here to here, it took another 12 years. Now it is working in the heart center. Transforming, illuminating, liberating the emotional being and the psychic center. So those are coming slowly. But emotional being is, to some extent, I can say probably, if it is, to some extent, partly transformed, psychic being, emotional being, through which it is easy for me to go to the psychic being. And whenever some faculty is developing, whenever I find anything good, normally not seen in the world, tears comes down, tears immediately comes down. It happens, almost it has become a permanent thing, natural thing for me. To quote one example, about a few years back here, one Sufi, Kawali, you know, Kawali songs in Mohammedan people are doing, Kawali, songs. So the theme was, तुमने मुझे बुलाया मैं आ गया. The divine call and we have come. That was the theme of the song, first song. That song was sufficient for me to bring my emotional being to the front and transform, and to the tears are rolling down and rolling down and rolling down. Whenever anything good, not seen normally in the world, whether a small boy or anything, even during the Prime Minister Modi, when he talks, my emotional being goes to the psychic being, and I enjoy it. I feel that he is an instrument of the mother. I was so happy when he became the Prime Minister and took an oath that I distributed ice cream to all my office staff. He is an instrument of, so far as my knowledge is gone, my experience is gone, he is an instrument of the mother. I have asked Alok Pandey also, I feel like this. Do you agree with me? He told, yes, I agree with you.
Tell us about your body.
Body?
Body.
Body, yes. You see, my body is not strong enough, but it is slim and it can't do any hard work. My body can't do any hard work. But it receives the higher forces sometimes. Body. It receives the higher forces. I had only once I had that experience about 30 or 40 years back. I had one experience. While doing meditation, my body, it expanded like this to infinity. Went on expanding and expanding. And that I feel what is called infinity. It's expanded and expanded, my body. It is cellular body, sometimes liquid, some gas, something that I can't explain. Expanded and expanded. That is the best experience my body had. That only once I had. I did not get the second experience on this.
Have you been to the Matrimandiya chamber?
Yes.
Can you tell about?
Matrimandiya chamber, that crystal is there now, you know. When during one of my meditation in Matrimandiya, in the crystal, I saw the mother for continuously for 10 to 15 minutes. The globe, critical, that mother is there. And peace is there, silence is there, divine presence is there, I feel. And particularly silence and peace is very easily one can get there. Very easy, with a little receptivity, peace and silence one can get there.
And what are you doing now, Nirmal?
I am doing mother's free service. I am working in Navajyoti Karchalaya, and we publish some magazines. We look up at that. Money order comes, blessing, all these things. I work there, free service.
And your family?
Family is here. My wife is here. She works in dining hall and garland department, garland. Narsabadi. My son is Ashramite, Nihar, working in the medical department.
Oh.
And my daughter, eldest daughter, he is working Park Guest House. Her daughter is in the knowledge last year.
Oh.
My second daughter is also here. Two daughters, they are reading in ashram school.
I see. Whole family.
Whole
is
family,
here.
maybe a group soul, you can say.
Maybe a group soul. Yes. Very possible. Yes. Yes. Can you tell us more about those years between 74 and, let's say, when you came here? What was your life like? You say it changed so much. You were like transformed from the old person.
Actually, with the first experience, the reversal of consciousness, that everything, all my thoughts, action, everything, always towards the divine. Always towards the divine, with love, with then the gratefulness. Always I pray at Samadhi, such a small person like me, to whom you are pouring down so much of grace. Please, please, Mother and Sri Aurobindo, see that I never forget even for a moment to pay my gratitude at the lotus feet. This comes from my heart.
When you go to Sri Aurobindo's room,
Yes.
tell us.
Once I had been to Sri Aurobindo room, there, while during meditation, I found two lighted feet, whitish blue light, 2 feet, just about 1 meter above the bed of Sri Aurobindo. I saw for some time, conscious vision. Then I came back. I used to sit with Nirodha and discuss many things. I used to sit down with Nirodha every week, one hour, 1 day, 1 to 1 hour. And we are discussing, myself, Esatidi and Nirodha. We are discussing so many things, cricket, politics, this thing, that thing. We are discussing so many things. And I told Nirodha, this is my experience. I saw the feet, but the feet seems very small. Were they mother's feet or Sri Aurobindo feet? I asked him, no, it is Sri Aurobindo feet, because the feet of Sri Aurobindo was also very small.
I see. And you have been to Mother's room. Can you tell us?
Mother rooms, I only felt very intense divine presence. Very intense divine presence. Penetrating divine presence. Mother's.
And
normally, the feeling of this presence, either in Sri Aurobindo room or in Mother's room, is less. But before going to Sri Aurobindo room or Mother's room, outside, when you are sitting, that time it is very intense. That time it is very intense. Because it is very calm and there is no hurry, nothing. So I feel very.
And what do you feel about the ashram today?
Ashram, I will tell through the experience of Asajidi,
Please,
but it will be very nice.
please.
Sri Aurobindo has told in Letters on Yoga that the present condition, chaotic condition of the earth is a temporary phase. It will not last long. The truth will prevail. Be firm, be faithful to the divine. This is the summary of the present condition. Nirodha, myself, several times we have explained this thing to Asadidi, the extraordinary girl. But she was not happy with our explanation at all. Not happy. Then one day, this we have asked this topic raised so many times, both when in my presence and in the presence of Nirodha also. We explained. Guru told this is what I have told. She was not happy. One day, while she was in my house, astronomical, we discussed the same, and we told her the same repetition, and went to the bed. There she was meditating Guru and asking Guru, I am not happy with all this explanation. I want to see everything. Please show me everything. Make me clear everything. Clear for everything. Guru, that time, I had a small, about one square feet for keeping water, glass or this thing. So, yellow color. In that table, Asadidi, action girl, suddenly saw that it is changed. The table, stool, changed. It became round, a little bigger. And Guru came, sat there in Padmasana. And light was emanating from his body. And on the west side, there is a window. Some cloudy, some hazy figure was there. So those are slowly, gradually fed, and it was whole room was flooded with white light. White light. Bluish white light. Again, from the same window, some dark, cloudy materials like things that started entering slowly and slowly, and again it covered the entire room, and it was hazy and somewhat dark.
Dark.
Sri Aurobindo was seen no more.
Oh.
No more. Then after some time, again this cloudy material and all, darkness slowly like this cloud like disappear. And again Sri Aurobindo was visible. And Sri Aurobindo told Asaji, like this, the darkness will disappear and light will prevail.
How beautiful. Huh?
And once told in a vision to Asaji, by in 1995, Asaji asked a question to Guru. When this will happen, light will come, darkness will disappear. When that light, time will come. That time Sri Aurobindo told Asaji, hence 40 years. That means by 2035. Nirodha was there.
Oh.
Asaji forgot the year, 1995 forgot. Then I asked Nirodha, did Asaji tell you anything about this year and all when Guru told this thing to Asaji? Nirodha told in 1995. So hence 1995.
40 years, 2035.
35.
Yes. Nirmal, do you see Mother now?
Mother, yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I told you once in playground.
Yes.
Then other time also I have seen Mother. In a theatre hall, there was a theatre. One lady was doing the role of Savitri, young lady.
Uh-huh.
And there, suddenly when he jumped from the higher platform to the lower platform, suddenly mother, I saw the mother in Mahalakshmi aspect. So once or twice.
And Sri Aurobindo?
Sri Aurobindo I saw in a book. A book was the new Sri Aurobindo for New Age, written by Nirodha. He came to my house and presented that book to me.
Ah,
So while about the departure of Sri Aurobindo, I wanted to read more things so that in my that book, Samadhi, the divinity of Samadhi,
Yeah.
I may put something.
Yeah.
So I was with full concentration and silence. I was started reading that book. Suddenly, the print vanished, and I saw Sri Aurobindo there.
The service tree is very important
Yes.
to me.
You very fine, very fine, very fine.
You have any experiences with the tree?
Tree, I don't have any experience. Tree, no, I don't have any experience.
Any other of the older disciples?
Asadidi had beautiful experience. Asadidi.
Oh,
One day, she was meditating in the Samadhi. And you see, there is a thala, plate where tulsi leaf are kept. So when she was meditating there in Samadhi, suddenly that
the plate?
plate started dancing and moving like this. And I found Sri Aurobindo there just in the coming out from Samadhi. From Samadhi, Sri Aurobindo came out from the Samadhi. And I said, so.
Did you know Madhav Pandit
Yes, I know.
and Mr. Andre?
Narad, yes, I know.
I see.
At present, to my consciousness, known person, two known persons, real spiritual person. One is Alok Pandey, second is Shraddhalu.
Sharaban.
Shraddhalu.
Shradhalu.
I tell this thing from my experience. I had some experience,
I see.
but I'm very shortly I'm quoting. During class, Savitri class, Alok Pandey,
Yes.
I was so much thrilled with his expression and all, revelation, that I was fully delighted. And the whole entire room became flooded with light, whitish blue light. With eyes open, I could not see Alok Pandey. He was engulfed in that light. And I thought he is a really spiritual person. So from that day, I keep me absent from hearing his talk here and there. It's about Alok Pandey. About Shraddhalu, in the same sea beach, there was a meeting there. People were called, speakers were called to deliver, and he was talking. He was talking about inner contact and all. As if he was talking, most of my experience he was talking. I was totally delighted. And I saw in the Shraddhalu disappear. And in his place, mother came. Then mother disappeared. Then came one gentleman, white complexion gentleman. In that. So I came home. I was thinking, who may be the gentleman? I was thinking, not getting an answer, thinking. Then I told mother, Mother, please reveal me who is that man. Then mother heard my prayer and told, hey, you have met him so many times, you do not recognize him. He's Madhav Pandit.
Oh my God.
So from this experience, I tell you, I like very much Alok Pandey and Shraddha. There may be others, but I am not coming.
Yeah.
But known person.
Known persons, yes.
And I could know from my experience. As I could know Modi is an instrument of the mother from my experience,
Yes.
tears coming down his speeches and all.
Nirmal, we're very, very grateful for your coming. Thank you so much.